So we're doing a review again, once again. Fife. We got Scott, Carlos, Evan, and we're gonna review an album that came out this year. I think August.
Rubik's Cube.
It was early August, I think. And it's called Fixtape by Popcaan, who is a Jamaican dancehall artist and has had some success in the West, in the Western audience. Yes, so what did you guys think the first time you listened to it? I guess is the first question.
First time through for me, I thought it was just kind of long. That was like my first impression. Really enjoy a lot of the more upbeat, up-tempo songs. My first listen, I was kind of just waiting for the slower songs to grow on me.
The first time, I wasn't the biggest fan. Kind of partially the length was, it was a little long for sure. That interested in the songs, they just kind of felt I wasn't enjoying it. But as I listened to it more, it kind of grew on me.
I think I have more of an issue with the genre than I do with this album. I'm not really into the dance hall. The auto-tune didn't really help either. I wasn't really a fan of the songs where it was just by himself and it was really him showcasing his vocal performance. It was definitely a long.
Oh shit. In general, the auto-tune hurts, but I think he had a lot of energetic performances and just some of the songs were just so catchy.
I found a lot of it was either polarizing. Either he had for the most part, a super weak vocal performance, or a crazy energetic, which it was just too abrasive, too crazy. On the song Rapid, way too much auto-tune and it was just too much, bro.
Carlos mentioned the features, which are always very important of this mixtape style. So what did you think of the features overall? Because I think they're all sort of from different places and it was kind of, there was a lot of different types of features. So what did you think about them?
Most of the features were cool. The one Masika on the Dirt, which is the more drill trap beat, was I felt like he snapped on that. But then Tommy Lee's verse was probably my least favorite one out of the whole record. Drake and Party Next Door were excellent on Twist and Turn. Party probably has my favorite feature.
Like that, yeah.
Especially on Some Me Love It with Jada Kingdom. The features kind of just outshine Popcaan a lot.
Yeah, for me, with features, when I listen to this and there's a song with a feature on it, I'm not really thinking the artist and then the feature. It's just kind of but as a whole, I liked just about all of them. And I have to agree a lot with what Carlos was saying. I think the features in a lot of cases outshined.
Yeah, definitely. I thought that it provided a good break in some of his auto-tuning. I enjoy a lot of the songs a lot more because there was a different take on it. A different take on the. I really like the Preem and French Montana features on Murda, and then like Carlos said, Twist and Turn, Bacon Party Next Door was. You could hear that playing anywhere.
I'm a bit torn on a lot of the songs, especially the ones that I really liked. The Drake songs, All I Need and Twist and Turn, and also I loved Party Next Door. He was very thug. I was the first line of his verse, I was is this Young Thug? So he's kind of biting it a little bit, but it's whatever. But also I was a bit torn because those Drake songs, they kind of sounded like Drake songs, like a song off More Life. And I wish that, and I really liked the way their dynamic played out with Drake sort of swooning. I do like his delivery, and I like how that mixes with Popcaan's
ultra high delivery. I think that's why Drake works with artists like Future and Young Thug, because
Drake's kind of not very energetic and you don't really look to him for that. I think when this album is in Popcaan's wheelhouse with his upbeat, dance hall type drums, I think it works best. I would have liked to hear Drake in that context.
I felt that way specifically on the song Murda. That was another trap beat where it just felt like it was their song and then Popcaan was featured on it. I can agree, especially on the song All I Need. It was Drake for first minute and then Popcaan for the rest, and I was bro, why did you even put that feature in? It just felt the structure was so weird.
What were your general thoughts about vast kind of differences in the instrumental choices, the samples used, the drumming, the style, the structure? What were your thoughts on songs like Murda, On the Dirt, and then compare that to the first couple songs like Chill?
You're right, it was a vast choice because you had the drill and then you had the more snare driven dancehall beats, but the dancehall snare piano beats, especially the last three or four songs, I really did not like especially and Chill. That I thought that was a cute beat, but it was kind of a weak opener in my opinion. But some of the sampling was really, really good. On Canary, the horn sampling and the drums were almost a perfect amalgamation of each other. It was tropical sounding. Buzz, the second song, was a spooky guitar plucking beat, and I also thought that he had a great vocal performance. And I also have no idea what the hook means. Yeah, and say a buzz, but
I think it was like he got a new cut. I think it was he got a new cut and like
It's
he
his
was,
buzz, fresh
He had
buzz,
a
dude.
great
Yeah.
buzz. I thought he was talking about my dog.
Your top buzz.
I definitely agree. I thought Canary was one of the best beats on the album. I really liked, there's a sample. I don't know if you guys heard it in Retribution. That was just like this bird sound.
I love that.
That
Yeah, I
was-
love that.
yeah, it was incredible. I loved that. Those last few. Banking God was one of my favorites. Bunk on God. Like literally, if I didn't know the title of the song, I would have had no idea what he was saying.
Yeah, for me, I was like
That's a good
generally a fan of the instrumentals. I found it kind of worked the best in like the background. Tune in when there were like catchy moments and like go back to work when it was less exciting. But I think overall I was pretty happy with the sampling. I did like the like kind of poppy or uplifting instrumentals like in Chill and maybe Buzz or Bank and God. And then I did like Murda and the like, you know, closer to Trap.
I think
Yeah,
it's
agree.
definitely a great idea for this mixtape sort of structure to have. In general, I wasn't a fan of the drill beats. I thought they were sort of uninspired and didn't hit right, like Under Der Murder. I felt like they just didn't work. Like,
Work,
to be
work,
sort of
work,
a
work, work.
poppier
You see me,
take
I
on
be
it,
work,
but it
work,
just didn't
work,
work.
work,
Well,
work,
actually,
work.
it
You see
wasn't
me
that
do me
song,
that,
but
that,
Chill
that.
and the more belly, you know, poppy type stuff. Chill was one of my favorites, and Bank and God, and I really liked My Way, the closer.
I would like to make the
Maybe-
dancehall accent the guy's version of like the girls using British accents for no reason all the time.
So I guess we'll just do what I guess are your favorites. Like,
All right, I'll go first. I really liked Bank and God, you know, an up-tempo song in this genre, which I loved. And then Twist and Turn for sure. Maybe my first favorite. And then as far as least favorites, Friends Like These, any one of them as well, yeah. Because that's where it starts to go downhill.
I'll go next. My two favorites, Chill and Canary, the C songs for this one. And then my least favorite is probably Friends Like These and maybe Rusty Buddy.
My favorite, Canary, great horn sample and drums, and then Twist and Turn already was my favorite feature. Least favorite, no one really said My Way, but I think that's absolutely sleeper of a track, and Rapid is just way too much for me.
yeah, I actually think the first half is really good. There's a lot of good songs in the first half. I think my favorite, I'd probably say Mama Kita, just a very catchy hook, and I think I gotta go with Twist and Turn. Twist and Turn was just too good. It was too smooth. It was just like maybe the best dance hall type song Drake has ever been on. And my least favorite, I guess I'll say One of Them, Any One of Them, and Broke the Body Now, Broke the Body. That one was, those are two where you're just so ass.
I love how you have to sing the hooks.
Not a lot of substance. It's a mixtape, but there's, you know, still tracks. So what do you guys think?
My main complaints with this album, like outside of the genre, is like the length of the songs and the amount of songs that are on this album. No reason for this album to be an hour long, and I don't think like songs should be past 2.5 minutes, even if you have a feature. He does deliver some good like beat selections, like some good beat selections and some vocal melodies, but ultimately he like falls flat at the face of either his auto-tune levels or like his featured artist. I'm gonna give this a 3.8 out of 10.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I agree with a lot of what Carlos said in terms of like the length was, you know, it was a little long. A lot of the songs kind of fell flat after the 4th or 5th minute mark, and it would be great at like a pool party, but you know, behind whatever you're doing, it's just upbeat stuff to just keep going in the background. I think it succeeds. It's not my favorite style of music, but I can enjoy it either way with a lot of good samples. And I think for me, it's going to be a 6 out of 10.
I couldn't really focus on it too long. I looked down, the song's still going. It's got another minute left, and I'm like, what? I did enjoy a lot of the features, brought a lot of good ideas to the table. Not all of them were executed in a way that I really enjoyed them. So I think I'm going to give it a 4.8.
I think that I enjoyed a lot of the songs that maybe some people would think are just floater tracks. Definitely some sleepers on here. I think he kind of spreads himself too thin, both in length and in going for a lot of different styles. But what he gets right, I think he gets right more than almost any artist or most artists in the modern trap pop scene that's basically always converging trap and pop and rap. It's all sort of coming together, becoming the same thing. Skilled at crafting melodies and bringing a vibe, and I think when he gets it right, he really gets it right. So I would rate it around 6.4 or something. I think I give it like almost 6.5, 6.4. Maybe listen
Drop a comment with your favorite lyric from the album. Find us the funniest, hardest to understand lyric, and leave it in the comments, as well as liking the video and subscribing and pressing the bell and sending it to your friends and putting it on your story. And
Oh my God. Make
If you
infographic.
know what, send a video of yourself saying that lyric, please. You will feature it in the next video.
Yeah, the next video will just be like videos, like submission videos of people doing their favorite lyric from this video. because we're so lazy.
Yeah.
We're not actually making more videos.
Try